If you're thinking about moving to Winston-Salem, these are the top 3 neighborhoods you're going to want to check out. Hi, I'm Joel with Sandman Realty, and welcome to another episode of Driving Triad. If you're into living around here in Winston-Salem and want to learn more about Winston and the Triad, make sure to click the subscribe button below. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 3 Winston-Salem neighborhoods that I think you're going to love if you're thinking about moving here. The first neighborhood that I want to talk about is Ardmore. If you're not familiar where Ardmore is, it's right off of Business 40 next to Baptist Hospital, which makes it a very popular choice amongst residents and also other medical professionals. It's also got a great Ardmore barbershop that all the locals around here go to, and PB's Takeout, which is the most famous hot dogs in town. There's a real sense of community here that people are really proud of. It's also known for its easy access to downtown, and it's got an eclectic sense of style with a lot of historic homes. Every home's a little bit varying one to another, but a lot of cottages and bungalows, things like that. And it's also a very family-friendly environment. It's a very walkable neighborhood. All right, so what do I mean by historic homes? Ardmore's actually, there's no clear defined boundaries. It's in a historic district, which means it's a little bit ambiguous, but every house is just a little bit different from one another. There's not any strict building codes you have to follow, but it's been there for about 100 years. So let's talk about where Ardmore is located relative to other places here in Winston. You're just a short drive from 5 Points where you can do all of your shopping with throughway shops, grocery stores, restaurants, everything up there. You can get to Piedmont Triad International Airport in just about 30 minutes. Traffic's usually pretty light and it's an easy commute. So if you're curious about the cost of living in Ardmore, the average 3-bedroom home is roughly $275,000. A 2-bedroom home in the neighborhood is going to cost you about $210,000 on average. And as I mentioned, this is a historic district, so you got to keep in mind that these homes are a little bit smaller than what you're used to seeing with modern houses. There's a lot of cottages and bungalows. A lot of 3-bedroom homes on the bigger side are only about 2,000 square feet, and on the smaller side, get even 900 to 1,000 square feet even for a 3-bedroom. Because of those things, it attracts a certain clientele who like those old details, the heavy moldings, wood-burning fireplaces, formal living rooms, things of that nature that you don't always see these days. Now, if you're looking at the rent in the area, you can find a 2-bedroom place for about $1,400, but if you're looking for more information on that, go ahead and reach out and I can send you a more detailed list. The second neighborhood I want to talk to you about is Buena Vista. Now, most of you, if you're not from here, you're going to say, isn't that Buena Vista? And that's a big topic of conversation here. So why they call it Buena Vista, I'm not really sure. But in Spanish, Buena Vista would mean like good view, a nice view. And I would have to agree with that. This neighborhood has some of the most beautiful homes in the entire city. If you're not familiar with where it's located, it's right off of Country Club Road, which is right between Forsyth Country Club and Old Town Club, 2 of the best private clubs in the area. Some of the reasons that people love living in Buena Vista so much is the proximity to Wake Forest University, the easy commute to downtown, the extremely quiet streets, almost too quiet. Most of the time when you see people walking their dogs or running in the mornings, they don't even use the sidewalks. They're right in the middle of the street, so be careful when you're driving. Buena Vista is also known for its larger lots, big homes, mature trees, a little bit more space in between your neighbors than what we just talked about in Ardmore. Like Ardmore, the location here is also extremely convenient. To get to the airport, still only about 30 minutes because you're very convenient to Business 40. Hop right on there and it's a straight shot. To get to downtown, it's only about 5 or 10 minutes via either Business 40 or you can take the back roads. And because of that, the area is also known for a lot of its great restaurants with its convenience. You can get to Roosters and Noble Grill's, a fantastic place to take your family. Ryan's Steakhouse is arguably the best steak you're going to get within an hour of here. And Mozelle's and everything down on 4th Street. Just a lot of great options for you that are within a 10-minute drive of home. And this is the most expensive neighborhood in the Winston-Salem market. Average price for single-family homes is around $700,000. While you can get into the neighborhood for a smaller 3-bedroom, sometimes in that $400,000 area, they're rare, a little tougher to find. Most of the homes are bigger, 4 or 5 plus bedrooms, and plenty of homes selling for $1 million or more. And rentals are going to be something that's tough to come by in this neighborhood. With the price points, you're not really going to see a whole lot of it. Occasionally, you'll see an executive rental. Short term, more often than not, it's a home that's been on the market that just hasn't sold yet. Now, the type of homes that you're going to see in Buena Vista are kind of a little bit all over the map. Most of them are going to be from the 40s, 50s, 60s, a lot of all brick construction, 4,000 plus square feet. But you are seeing some new construction coming into the area where people are purchasing older homes, tearing them down and rebuilding again. If you'd like an updated list of things that are on the market currently in Buena Vista, reach out to me and I'll be happy to provide that for you. But let's go ahead and move on to our next neighborhood. We're going to talk about downtown Winston-Salem. There's a lot of condo and high-rise apartment buildings that are going to be great for those who want to be right in the heart of it all. but still have that small town feel with all those big city conveniences. We've got some great complexes in downtown Winston, like Traders Row, the Piedmont, Leaf Lofts, and One Park Vista. Those are all going to provide you with great modern amenities, lots of on-site things like gyms, workout facilities, pools, places to take your dog, and then you're also in the middle of all the hustle and bustle of the restaurants, shops, and everything else that Winston has to offer. So if you're looking for a single family home, downtown is not the place for you. It's primarily going to be condos, townhomes, and those type of living where you don't have any exterior maintenance. You know, for a small city, we've actually got some pretty impressive skylines. For instance, if you're looking out from your nice downtown loft apartment and you see the Reynolds building, you might actually think that that's the Empire State Building because it was actually modeled after it in the 20s. Now we already know you're in the middle of it all if you decide to live in downtown Winston, but if you need to go out of town and go to the airport, you're still about a 25-minute drive. The average 3-bedroom condo right in downtown Winston is gonna run you at this moment about $600,000 to $700,000. And if you're looking for a 2-bedroom unit, you can get into something like that for about $400,000 to $500,000. And those 2-bedroom units are gonna be 1,400 to 1,600 square feet. Now, if you're looking to rent downtown, you're not gonna see a whole lot of 3-bedroom units, but you will see 1-bedroom units right in the heart of downtown starting about $1,500 and 2-bedroom units starting right in that $2,200 range. Well, I hope this gave you some good insight on the neighborhoods to choose from in Winston-Salem. They're all fantastic choices, but we certainly haven't covered them all. There's other places you may be interested in, and if you are, please feel free to reach out. And if you'd like what you saw today, please consider subscribing to the channel and signing up for notifications for any new videos. You can also find more information on my website at joelsandman.exprealty.com. And again, thanks for watching. I'm Joel with Sandman Realty.